really leave me, right? I can solve any problem. I can solve this one. That's what this is. A big puzzle that I need to solve. Let's get this show on the road!
Hello everybody, it is Zebedee here, and you saw that right. The amazing Digital Circus has the trailer for its 8th episode. It just came out a day ago, and I've been wanting to talk about it. And yes, I know I made a poll. What do you want me to come first, Toy Story 5 trailer or the amazing Digital Circus episode 8 trailer? You all voted for Toy Story, but I have until June to talk about it. I have until about 15 days to talk about this. Yeah, so it's on the official Glitch channel. So yeah, there are a lot of crazy things. It appears this is going to be one about Kane. And like, do they actually want to leave me, you know? Yeah, arriving March 20th. I think the opening credits are great. There are a lot of stuff. We see the CNA headquarters with, all the computers. We see Tweenie. That is interesting. So it's either this is a flashback or they are brought back, which, like, maybe if you can resurrect the files, I guess that's possible. There is that photo that Gooseworks sent a long time ago with, Ragatha and Tinga, as you saw a second ago. Like, maybe is that where Ragatha first arrived? Maybe it isn't. Well, we know Ragatha first arrived after Tweenie abstracted, so possibly we see Jax holding hot cocoa and Ribbit's shadow, like that photo of Jax, Ribbit, and Cosmo. There are so many cool Easter eggs in this. So, an episode about Kane. We could see him going insane. I mean, Kane can't abstract because he's AI, yeah. I also think that this could be a very good way. Maybe this will be a setup for episode 9. I do think that, how'd I put this? This could be all about memories. I feel that since Kane is going so insane, you can see him glitching, he's trying to impress them so hard, everything is going wrong. And they just want to escape. They just want to leave this digital prison. That is the whole plot of the Amazing Digital Circus. But, this could be a lot for Kane. Maybe Bubble is the real villain? That could be something. I don't know. But, so all we know so far is that, Glitch and Gooseworks are, doing this. We could see some flashbacks of old characters, like Scratch, Cosmo, Ribbit, Tweenie, heck, even Warmo at this point. I mean, episode 7, Beach episode, gave us so much in terms of lore. I just want answers. We all want answers. And, well, what else? We see the whole place glitching. Maybe that can be more about that hand that, like, Tinga was so worried about, because he can think clearly in front of bright light now. So I guess that could work. You can see the sad expressions on all of them. I don't think anyone is gonna abstract, like, main character-wise. If anything, we're bringing back abstracted characters. Although, if anyone's gonna abstract, My money is on Gangle. Yeah. I just feel Gangle has the closest chance, but or Ragitha. But anyway, that is not important at all. So yeah, March 20th, all footage here belongs to Glitch and Gooseworks. We can see Pomni is not in a good state. Zoombl is in a terrible one. She is running. I feel this could be a flashback to Ragatha. I bet like the whole gang is on the same page. We could see Jax going mentally insane again, because Kane can get into the minds of other characters. Uh, I mean, Kena has just broken out of it, so maybe Jax can break out of it. Maybe it's gonna happen to Pomni. Maybe Pomni knows an escape. We've all been wondering about this alleged escape. I am so hyped for episode 8. As I said, if you have not seen The Amazing Digital Circus, I highly recommend it. So yeah, Toy Story 5 trailer analysis is soon, then, back to the regular Thomas and Friends stuff. But yeah, as I said, we got, a couple other clips like the light shining on Kane and, before the image with Ragatha and Tina from Gooseworks. And so much more. That one of Dangle, can't forget Dangle. Yeah, I'm just thinking if maybe, I doubt Jax is gonna abstract in this episode or the whole show, cause Gooseworks did pretty much reveal the ending. Just skip the whole video. But they said, since Pomni and Jax are the main characters, nothing bad can happen to them, which seriously is a shame. And they also said, the one who's gonna abstract is the one you suspect the least. So it's not Jax, because we're all expecting him to abstract. So it's not Jax, it's not Pomni. They said Ragatha is going to get a good amount of screen time. So maybe that's like she only abstracts at the end of the series. Maybe. It could be. They said Zoombl isn't going through much, both good and bad. So I guess Zoombl could escape. I doubt abstraction. They said Kinga is extremely important for the end. So, yeah. So he needs to survive till the end. And as for Gangle, they didn't say anything on Gangle. So I guess Gangle is the most likely to abstract, and Ragatha at the end of the series. I haven't really thought about Zoombl. I mean, Pomni and Jax are gonna escape. Kinga will make it till the last episode. Whether he escapes or abstracts is something else. But yeah, so you have just heard me talk for way too long now, and I mean just way too long. So yeah. It's pretty much been the 10 minutes, so yeah. I am still working on videos. As I said, check out The Amazing Digital Circus. It's not the most happy thing, but still, just check it out. But what are your theories for episode 8? Do you think Kane be a main character for an episode is a good decision? Who will abstract? Will old characters come back? I.e. Ribbit, Cosmo, Tweenie, Scratch. Look out for March 20th.